What's going on, guys? Let's do these problems right here. So here these questions are asking to find the derivative. So let's see how we can use Fundamental Theorem of Calculus part 1 to solve each of these. So here what we are going to do is we are just going to replace this t with the x value. So let's do for the first one. So first one, the derivative is going to be just ln x, right? It's simple as that. All we have to do is just replace this t with x value, and that's going to be the derivative. Now let's look at the second one. Again, we are going to replace this t with this x value. So the derivative is going to be g prime x, that's equivalent to cos x square, right? Now let's look at the third one. Third one, we don't have x, we have 3x. So when you have some complex like anything other than x, you have to find the derivative. So here we are going to do the same thing, but only difference is we are going to multiply with the derivative. So here first we are going to have 1 plus 3x square, then the derivative of 3x. Derivative of 3x is just 3, so we multiply this one by 3, and that's going to be the derivative g prime x, right? Now let's look at the other one, this one right here. So here again we do the same approach like this. We plug 3x, but we have to multiply by the derivative because we have 3x. So we have to plug 3x square. So this is going to be 3x square minus 1 power 20 multiplied by 3, because derivative of 3x is going to be 3. So that's going to be g prime x for this one. Now let's look at this one right here. So here we have number on top, variable on the bottom. And if you see for other cases, we always had the variable on top, number in the bottom. So it has to be like that. If it's not like that, we have to change it. So when we change to that format, what's going to happen is we have to put a negative sign in front. So this is going to be 2 to x, but we have to put a negative sign, and then it's going to be the same function, cos t square plus t dt. Now what we do is we replace this t with x value, and that's going to be the derivative, but we have to keep the negative sign. So we are going to have negative cos x square plus x, and let's look at the next one. Again we have root x, so we are going to replace this s with root x, but since we don't have x alone, we have to multiply this one with derivative. So here we are going to have, so this is g prime, not this one, the last one is g prime x. So this is g prime x, and let's do for this one, right? So here we are going to have g prime x, that is equivalent to root x square over root x square plus 1 and the derivative of root x. So we know that root x is the same as x power half. The derivative of this one is going to be half times x power minus half, because we multiply by this value and subtract 1 from the power. So if you subtract 1 from the half, that's going to be negative half. So we are going to have half times x power negative half. So we have to multiply this one by half times x power negative half, and that's going to give us, so we can simplify this one. This is going to be x over x plus 1, and then we are going to have multiplied by 1 over 2, and x power negative half is going to be square root of 2 in the denominator, right? So that's going to be our final answer. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.